back to Ghost Powered Entertainment. I'm your host, Kanan Becker, and today we talk about X.
What? Are you alright?
No.
So I just got done checking out the new A24 film X. It's directed by Ty West, and I was very excited going in to see this, but I wasn't really sure what to expect. And wow, this movie is wild. It tells the story of these friends who decide to go and make their own porn. Their idea is to make the best, like, high quality porn they possibly can.
I need to be famous, Wayne. All the best people are.
There ain't nobody else out there like you. You know why?
Why?
Because you got that X factor.
So they rent out a room on this farm from these old people. And that night, after they shoot some of their movie, things get absolutely savage. So this movie takes place in 1979, and this movie has a very grindhouse feel to it. It also very much reminded me of old slasher movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th. But this movie pays much more attention to character, to dialogue, to storytelling than those movies. As well as this movie is just gorgeous. They really put a lot of care and love and attention into every shot of this movie. It feels like a fantastic piece of art. Where I think this might lose some people is the first half of this movie is pretty slow. They do a lot of character building, a lot of conversations between these characters as they're trying to make this porn.
He don't know what we're doing, does he?
Well, it's better to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission.
Would you like to come inside?
Much obliged.
So it's not action-packed by any means, but in the final act especially, this movie gets gory, graphic, violence, just really over the top with some very uncomfortable stuff. I don't want to give anything away, but stuff happens in this movie that you don't see very often, and that really caught me by surprise. And another thing that really caught me by surprise in this movie is just how funny it is. There's a lot of really good humor in this movie. For one, the kills, some of them are scary and gory and all of that, but there are other ones that are just downright hilarious. Just in general, this is a really solid movie, but I don't know if it's necessarily going to be for everyone, because if you're not a fan of most A24 movies that have a lot of dialogue and are slow burns at times, then you might get lost in this movie. But I feel like if you enjoy that stuff, the payoff in the end of this movie is very much worth it. So I really enjoyed this movie, and my hat is off to Ty West, because I feel like this is what I want in a horror movie. It has gore, it has violence, it has the kills, it has all of that slasher vibe, but then it also has characters that you give a shit about. A story that's interesting with a reason behind it that actually makes sense and actually hits you in a way. There's just a lot of surprises in this movie as well. It's just a really solid flick in general that I definitely recommend getting out to the theaters and checking out this weekend.
One of the boys found this inside.
What do you think is on it?
I see one goddamn fucked up horror picture.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for me today. Please leave your comments down below. Let me know if you've checked it out or if you plan to. Also, if you could do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and ding that little bell, because that is the best way to keep track of this channel. And when I post videos like this, and I post videos like this every single week, I also want to give a huge, massive, enormous thank you to my patrons, because you guys, your support seriously means so much to me. And if you would like to find out more about becoming a patron, the link is down in the description. And like always, thank you so much for watching. Please crush that like button. And remember guys, horror can be fun. I will see you guys next time.